Nigerians went to the Strait of Nigeria to gather public opinions on the rising cost of goods in the market.
Mama, how much is big fish? 30,000 naira.
Many respondents shared their frustrations about the increasing prices of basic commodities, which have significantly affected their daily lives. Business owners lamented the low customer turnout, while buyers expressed concerns about their inability to afford essential goods.
And there are some things that I couldn't even buy because of the prices in the market. Onions too is cost, pepper. Yeah, the thing has affected us, most especially for us students, has affected us so much.
Welcome to Public Opinions on Naija News, where we discuss on critical issues in the society. The responses were mixed, but the general consensus was that the rising costs have placed a heavy burden on both buyers and sellers.
Though the price is very, very high, but we are managing it. Because like the bread that we do sell 1,000 before, it increased to 1,200. There are some that we do sell 700, it increased to 1,000. So things increase a little bit.
He explained that due to the high cost of fuel, transportation expenses have increased, forcing sellers to raise their prices to make profit.
Rayuwa da tsadan mota da ake kawo shi to shine yake bada wahala in aka bada customomi sai su ce abun yayi musu kadan sai ce to abun ne mu ma mun sayo shi tsada ya za a yi.
Like I can't find them like some like a spare park. Like last year was 14,000 something, but now is 15,000 naira. Like a hungry man, last year was 12,000 something, but now is 14,000.
It started from the day that subsidy was removed from fuel. The prices of things started moving. In fact, like before the subsidy was removed, a bag of beans was sold at 45,000 naira, and as of last year we were buying it at 260,000 naira. So I think it's about 8%, I mean, 400% or even more. So since then, it has affected, and it is affecting. Because if happened that the price of fuel is reduced by now, then I think things will be cheaper. I believe so.
A little profit, because when we bought rice 2,000, we bought granite 3,000 plus, how we will make it? So things are so difficult for us. We have some people, but they are complaining for the price of the food. They say the price is too much. It depends how we bought it in the market.
Another respondent who shared his opinion is an onion and pepper seller.
Ni dai bayanin da zan yi akan kayana ne. Ko ba haka ba? Wannan kayana mu gaskiya tsakani ga Allah mu samun yar damuwa bisa kan tsadar kuɗin moto. Ko ba haka ba? Dan shine abun da muke fama da shi. Amma bayanin da muke muna neman tallafi ga Ubangiji. Allah ya kawo mana dauki da sauki a bisa kan wannan abu. Allah ya shirya mana shugabanninmu kuma su dawo kan hanya madaidaiciya.
Ekumai Chenya, a provision seller, highlighted how difficult it has become to transport goods from suppliers to retail outlets.
Nothing is moving in. Same person that you ask, the same as if fuel, this and that, the big car, and at times like this, according to company will maybe sort of from example now for this junior Maggie now. Assuming that maybe company now was saying in the rate of 7,000 or 6,000 something, maybe the transport and the tax, which year all those they now put it they now come supply for us in the rate of 8,200.
He noted that profits have drastically reduced compared to previous years. Another seller, Company Enterprises, stated that the prices of products like Money Fresh, detergent and soap have risen sharply.
Okay, the price of all the goods we sell we sell Morning Fresh, we sell Viva Omo, soap Omo, the price is high. Because even last year, better small. But even this year, January, I discovered that things go fall. Things still the high they go. You get me? The price of things still the high they go. And some of all these women, they cry. About 4 weeks now, or 2 months now, some of women know they come again. I said that they manage a small something.
He lamented that despite previously being known for selling at affordable rates, the current economic situation has negatively impacted his business. A buyer, Ms. Lovett, specifically complained about the high cost of foodstuff, particularly palm oil and groundnut oil.
My own is that they should bring the price down. Everything should come down. Like oil is very high. Groundnut oil especially is very high. The fuel too is expensive.
She noted that transportation costs have skyrocketed, making things even more difficult for students like herself.
Transportations to go home to school is very expensive. That's what I know.
Mr. Tesue Timothy, a fashion designer, reported that his income has steadily declined due to rising cost of materials and essential commodities.
It has affected me real bad because, one, the cost of material has gone high, making customers inevitable to purchase or even patronize me as a fashion designer. So my income has been dropping steadily because of the increase in things in the market.
Another student, Mr. Donald, expressed frustration over the sharp increase in prices of foodstuff.
It affects me very negatively. It affects me so much because, I just bought some things here. I bought tomatoes and egg. Like this egg was sold before 15 naira or even less, but I just buy one egg at the price of 250 in the market here. And on tomatoes, even tomatoes, you can't even afford tomatoes of 200 naira. The only tomatoes you can afford is at the price of from 300 naira ahead that you can afford. And there are some things that I couldn't even buy because of the prices in the market. Onions too is cost, pepper. The thing has affected us, most especially for us students, has affected us so much.
Kwawe Site, another student, added that even when people go to the market with money, they struggle to buy what they need due to exorbitant prices.
It's hard, though. It's really been hard because we have not been able to get some stuff for ourselves because things are very costly now. You take money to the market, but you can't buy what you want exactly unless you pick up a few things.
Helen, our fish seller, revealed that the high cost of goods have significantly affected her business. She mentioned that fish, which previously was sold for 2,000 naira, is now being priced lower by customers. The respondent attributed the high cost of goods to multiple factors. First, subsidy removal. Many pointed to the removal of fair subsidy as the primary reason for the rising cost of commodities.
Well, from what I've heard or from experience, let me just say is that because of the fuel subsidy and all this.
I don't know, some say because of the fuel increasing, all those things, that is why the price is going up. When you ask for people, they say because this fuel price make the thing to go high. Where they travel, go someplace to buy, the price is too high. That is why they top their own price.
All these women, but some of them, they cry. And as they cry, they know me. Sometimes when I pass through, they say, company, why me I do this thing today? I say, no, not my fault. Now from up. If these are Baba agree for things, when things go come down, I'll be happy. Because I remember that time, when I say kaya, 50 naira, 30 naira, 30 naira, 20 naira, the whole Nigeria, they know me, so they say something like that. And my name is Company Enterprises.
Mu dai kudin moto su da shi suke kara. Mu kuma muke sayawa da kwade dai muna dan hada musu kudi, muna dan samun wani abu daga ciki. Amma kuma abin da muke samu kusan kala ne abu sabun da suke bamu.
Nothing costs the increase than the fuel. Because before you go and achieve anything at all from market, you need to pay for your transport. Any Okada now, there is no bus stop of 100 naira. Any junction, any bus stop you want to drop is from 200 naira. Even it's just a 1 meter from your side, they must collect 200 naira. So before you go and buy the stuff and other things, so you need to spend a lot of money for the transport. So all those ones add to the increment.
To wannan kasan mai shi komi da ka gani mai shi ne wani abu sai an sha mai da mota a tafo. Kayan nan muka zo muka kasa shi muka zo muka kasa mutane sai su ce mana mai ya riga ya tsada ku yi hakuri time din da mai yayi sauki za mu iya ba ku kwastomomi ku yi hakuri da haka dai muke sayar musu suna ta muna complain akai.
Do something because I just fuel matter. This fuel matter, the thing is getting out of hand. But okay, now yesterday we heard the news that the fuel will now coming to 1,000 naira. But if you go to free station and even this week they were selling fuel 1,030 naira. But as soon as we hear that fuel is now coming down. Now yesterday I bought fuel 1,060 naira.
To ina gan yanayin karuwan abubuwan zamanin nan ne ya kawo mana wannan domin kaman ka gan yanzu kifin daga Maduguri yake zuwa to farashin mota ya karu don mai ya haura to dole wanda zai kawo kayan ma zai kara yanda zai doki kayan ka gan yanayin karuwan mai din ya kawo mana damuwa domin gaskiya yanda kayan yake zuwa mana yanzu yana da tsada ka sai kaya daga can amma farashin da zai kawo kaya daga can zuwa nan zai fi kusan kudin kifin da ka saya to ya zaka sayar da shi ka fita.
Some respondents cited insecurity in the country, which prevent farmers from accessing their farmlands. Mr. Eric and Mr. Donut specifically mentioned insecurity as a factor contributing to food scarcity and higher prices.
Like now, the prices of food items is rising not only because of fuel, but it's because of insecurity.
Because of the conflicts in the states and other things too. Yeah.
If the issue of security is being looked upon, then the prices of food items will drop, not minding the issue of fuel.
The respondent called on the government to take urgent actions to address the economic crisis.
Ni dai ina kira ga gwamnatin tarayya Ubangiji Allah ya taya mata riko. Allah ya kawo kuma ta dubi halin da muke ciki. If they
can try and bring down the fuel a little bit down, things will change.
The solution is we are looking up to our president to minimize something for the poor people like us so that we can avoid it. I think to bring down the fuel prices.
Gwamnati muna neman alhurma da ta duba mana da idan rahama ta sauke mana da farashin mai Allah kuma ya taimaka mana mu samu yadda zamu yi kwastomomin mu ma mu dan sayar mu samu abin da zamu ci akai.
And the solution of all these things we beg our president to please. Now the thing is not going to go up again. We urge government to do something concerning all these things.
Muna kuka ne da taimako ayi mana taimako a dan rage mana farashin mai. I
am pleading to the federal government. Please, they should try as much as possible. Or they can even set committees to make sure things are being regulated at a certain level or actual prices, fixed prices. So, in doing that at least, even we the masses can benefit from the government instead of crying.
Other respondents, such as Mr. Eric, the bean seller, called on the government to address insecurity and fuel prices, believing that this will help stabilize the market. In conclusion, the high cost of goods in Nigeria is a major concern for both buyers and sellers. Many believe that the removal of fuel subsidies, high transportation costs, and insecurity are the major drivers of the crisis. Citizens are calling on the government to take urgent steps to regulate prices, reduce fuel costs, and improve security to ensure that life becomes more bearable for all. Drop your opinions in the comment section. Give us an update about the prices of goods, commodities, and general services at your location. Thank you so much. See you in the next episode.